Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media and fight fans. Showtime Championship Boxing delivered yet another night of great boxing. 2023 it's been lit. It's been nothing but fire, good fights, and last night delivered another good one for us. We had the heartbreaker, Brandon Figueroa, taking on Magsayo, which is Manny Pacquiao's protege. And the fight started off as anticipated. As I mentioned in my pre-fight video, this was going to be two guys that are going to let their fists fly. You know, you got Brandon Figueroa, who has that vintage Mexican style that it's seek and destroy if you're moving around too much, or toe-to-toe. So he was going to be taking on Magsayo, who Magsayo likes to implement the Manny Pacquiao style, the in and out flurries, in and out, in and out. So, in the beginning, Magsayo started off really good. He was catching Figueroa with a lot of clean shots, and I mean multiple combination punches. But the thing about Magsayo that I wish he would change, because you could see the potential. You could see why, like, the Pacquiao camp and they took him in, because the potential's there. He has explosive power. You know, he has explosive punching. He has some pop, explosive punching. But the problem with him is he doesn't set up his offense enough via the jab. If he would set up his offense more, and even if he did the in and out, the boom, 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 and come in and out, bouncing in and out, Manny Pacquiao was successful doing that because Manny Pacquiao feinted a lot. He would feint with his jab. But a feint only works if you actually throw the jab, right? So if you're gonna at least throw the jab and keep him thinking that the jab is gonna come, then that's when you could do what Pacquiao did. Because Pacquiao used to throw the jab, and then he'll feint you. He'll feint, then throw the jab, and then hit you with the straight left. So Pacquiao would throw the jab during the fight to set up the bigger blows and to set up the in and out combination punching. So by throwing that right jab, and then he'll feint it, he'll feint some more, and then he'll throw the jab, then he'll feint, throw the jab, straight left. Magsayo likes to try to implement the in and out, but he's not throwing any jabs. He needs to go back to the gym and work on throwing jabs. Jab, 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 jab. That camp needs to work on jabs, because a fighter like Brandon Figueroa, you're not going to keep him. He did one good thing, which was a lot of movement, a lot of footwork. For a person with the seek and destroy style, you have to move around, right? If you don't want to go toe-to-toe with them, you got to move around. You got to bounce around a lot. He did that well. But if you're not throwing punches, the bouncing is not going to keep him off of you. The bouncing and the moving around is not, especially like a guy like Brandon Figueroa, who's a very good boxer. He's a very technical boxer. He thinks the game out, and he started towards the second half of the fight anticipating where Magsayo was going to bounce to. And that was another problem with Magsayo, throwing no jabs, just nothing but power shots. That burned him out. And plus the bouncing around started to burn him out, and he started to get tired. And by him getting burnt out and tired, what that allowed for the seek and destroy style guy like Figueroa to do was to now start to like cut him off where he was going to bounce to. And now he's cutting him off, and he's throwing combinations. You started seeing him leaning towards Magsayo's right side, excuse me. He started leaning towards Magsayo's right side and started to go to the body. And then he started to give him the head body. And he started to mix up the punches a lot more once he started to have him not move as much as he wanted to. So Magsayo started to slow down, and that's when Figueroa started to go to town. Body, head, body, boom, uppercuts, hooks. And Brandon Figueroa, he held in there, man. He weathered that storm. Congratulations to Brandon Figueroa. on a tremendous fight, a good win. And for me, I think it was a comeback from behind type of victory. It showed resilience because he was getting hit with some mean shots. And I mean, there was one point, I think like in the middle rounds, where Magsayo had caught Figueroa with like 4 hooks in a row, five like left hooks in a row. I don't know when's the last time I ever seen somebody do something like that, but he caught him with like a good like 5 hooks in a row. So he weathered the storm, and once again, Figueroa's smart. He was able to, and he has a good corner. Corner was giving him the little jewels, the little knowledge that he needed to continue to move forward and make his adjustments. And once Magsayo started to burn out, a lot of the time Magsayo was just having his head like all on this guy's like abdomen because he was so tired from like bouncing around and throwing nothing but power shots. If he would have only set up his punches through the jab, set the punches up, move your head, set the punches, the bouncing around, or at least like the movement, would have worked with a good jab, and that jab would have set up those power punches. Much like Pacquiao in his career, where Pacquiao would bounce around, he'll feint you, but he'll throw the jab, and he'll keep you guessing that the jab is coming, so that once he sees you react, and then you put your hands back, that's when boom, boom, and Pacquiao will come in. So Magsayo needs to go back to the gym, and you know, work on that, man. He needs to work on that jab. But congratulations to Figueroa. Figueroa now might take on Cool Boy Steph again in a rematch. See, Cool Boy Steph, although Figueroa did very good against Cool Boy Steph, Steph at least jabbed. He jabbed, and didn't. Figueroa wasn't on top of him as much as he was with Magsayo because Cool Boy Steph threw his jab a lot more. And he was moving, but throwing the jab a lot more. So that was the difference in the results against Figueroa between Cool Boy Steph and Magsayo. But moving forward, Figueroa now has a nice showdown lined up against Ray Vargas as a title shot. That is going to be 2 Mexican-style fighters in the middle of the ring. That's why we love the Mexican style. Over here in True Media, Wise Words Media, we love all styles. We love the sweet science. We love the Mexican style. We love them all, man. And that battle right there between Ray Vargas and Brandon Figueroa, woo! I'm hyped for that one. That's going to be a good fight. And Magsayo, as for him, back to the gym, man. Back to the gym. And, you know, you could see why Pacquiao invested in him and took him in. You can see he has pop and he has explosiveness. There's something there, but it just needs to be refined. He just needs to hit the gym, work on setting up the offense, not just throwing it. Set it up, blind them, and then deliver the goods. So that's all for now. I'm Wise for Wise Words Media. Peace.